Morning confidence
Good
and welcome.
morning, Mr.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very good.
Of course, I've got Marco. Marco, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, I'm fine.
Are you ready to talk?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, the question has often been asked. There was this podcast recently, okay, because it will say, ask a woman what she wants. She's going to tell you what she doesn't want. The question is, what do you want? But then she's going to ask you, she's going to tell you what she doesn't want. And somehow she would expect you to know what she wants in a man. I mean, I'll start with you, confidence. How do women think? Sometimes I don't understand your thought process. You know, 1 minute a woman is acting angry, next minute she's all happy, and you're wondering, should this person decrease? What's happening? Like, from your perspective, what do you guys want even?
Now, the question is okay Bakassi right? And another question is, everything the main gender, like the male gender, think about a woman, is it actually right? Now, what does women really want? I'm a woman. I'm going to talk about myself.
Yeah.
Now, as a lady, what I want totally differs from what every other woman out there needs. What I need could also be totally different from what every other billions of ladies out there
should be peculiar to like women generally.
Yes, I'm coming there. Now, when it comes to what women really want, every woman wants to be loved. Every woman wants to be cared for. Every woman wants to be heard. Every lady wants to be listened to. That is generally speaking. But when it comes to what do women really want, what do I want as a woman, is different. So if Mr. Okay Bakassi is in his Honest Bunch news, he's saying women, like classifying women, this is what women want, this is how they are, this. I think that's a fallacy of bandwagon. That's a huge fallacy.
His example is coming from the vast majority of instances for women.
Like the instance where he says a woman will be happy this moment, tomorrow she's angry. That's not true.
Okay. He means, I'll come to you now, okay, Bakassi said something about women having different moods, hormonal changes. I mean, it's not the same mood when she's on her period. It's not the same mood when she's ovulating. Is this true?
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true because women are moved by different hormonal changes in life.
So basically,
yeah. Okay. Like a woman now.
Miss Emmanuel.
No, that one is not taken at all. Okay. Women are moved by hormonal changes. Normally, everybody, like most women are moved by hormonal changes. When you're on your period, when you're ovulating, when you're this, when you're going through maybe emotional trauma and all that, like every single day of our life. Maybe in the morning you feel happy. In the afternoon, all of a sudden, your mood has changed. You don't want to talk to anybody. But then what happened?
Nobody provoked you.
Exactly. That's one thing about women in this life. Like, one thing about me, my sister will tell you, what is even wrong with you? We don't know what we are doing. It's just coming up. If you ask us a question, what happened? We cannot even answer it. Because a woman will be very happy with you playing. The next second, we are moody. What is it? I don't know. So that's just one thing about women.
Sorry. Can I come in there?
Yeah, come.
Now, she is saying about women, that is because she feels that way. Now, have you also thought about this? The way I feel might not be the way confidence feels. The way you feel, Miss Marco, might not be the way confidence feels.
Yeah, that one is okay.
No, hold on, I'm coming. You made mention of our cycle, yes, from the menstrual cycle to the ovulation, maybe to the menopause. Yes, those cycles, I know each time they come with their different varieties. If I'm on my cycle, if I'm menstruating today, and you see me that period moody, that is because I am crampy. And cramp is so painful. You don't expect a lady in pain to be the same when she wasn't in pain. Is one. That doesn't also mean that after that cramp is over, I will remain in that mood. Mood swings doesn't have to do, it has nothing to do with who you are as a woman. It also has nothing to do with your cycle. There are people who naturally, that is how they are. Even then, I've had a friend, a guy who has toxic mood swings. Like, you don't know what's wrong with this guy. This moment he's happy, the next moment you don't know him anymore. So I don't think it should be associated with our cycle. that shouldn't be associated with a cycle, because if my cycle doesn't give me mood swings, and maybe you feel at some point when you're on your cycle, you have mood swings, that doesn't make it be like, this is who the women are.
So from saying, we are saying that a lot of the excuses of women saying, oh, I'm on my cycle, mood swing, it's just an excuse for your bad character.
I just want to believe
it's not an excuse, because like
it's not who everybody is.
Exactly, it's not an excuse. When we're on our cycle, then we're like, I'm on my cycle, maybe then I can have the opportunity to be like misbehaving and all that. No, like being on your cycle as a woman, like we're going through a lot, that pain. So it's the ability for you to understand what we are passing through at that moment. So maybe going through that pain, maybe you call, your call comes up, then we'll pick up the call, then you're talking casually and we're down. So what's wrong with you? I'm having my menstrual cramps and all that, and it's painful. So how we respond to you normally then wouldn't be how we're going to respond now, because that pain is disturbing us. We are feeling disturbed. We are not okay at that moment. Are you getting it? So she's also right when she say, don't characterize it as maybe when women, when women are on their menstrual cycle, they feel mood swings. Do you understand?
There was another thing Bakasi mentioned in that podcast. He said women react to how they feel at that point. You could be with a woman, or you're trying to woo a woman, just do all the lovely stuff, get her flowers, take her on dates, take her on all of that. But the moment someone new comes at that point, and just maybe she could be craving, I feel like going to Dubai, yeah. And then someone in that moment to say, yeah, Dubai, sure, why not? Get your passport, let's go to Dubai. That there's a possibility of that new person getting into her pants than someone who has been there all this while. Trying to, somebody who is like genuinely trying to like.
Are we gonna use that word pants?
Mr. Emmanuel, get into her panties.
No.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
It's overrated. But the thing here is that someone who's been there for you.
Okay, can I answer you?
All right.
Now, you see, you saying, okay, your instance, a second person comes in and said, okay, she wants to go to Dubai, and this second person is offering her Dubai. That is even far-fetched. Okay. Now, see, let me give you a better instance. You've been there with all your flowers and roses and ice cream and shawarma and berries and all of that.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. Your shawarma, roses, that is funny enough. A lot of ladies want that. Yeah, I want flowers, I want roses, I want all of that. But there's something, I don't know about others. That is why I say women, generalizing it is a fallacy. There's something about me. There's something about me. Now, with your roses and your flowers, your ice cream, your everything, you're trying to get me to understand that you maybe, let me not say like, you love me, yes, you want me to be with you. Yeah. And I'm telling you, okay, hold on, I'm thinking about it. And this just comes immediately and he swings me off my feet. Without maybe we just keke. Okay. No, I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm not talking about Dubai.
Okay.
Even with your Dubai tickets, if the second person comes with keke and the person swings me off my feet, is it no more like it's more shocking? So, now the thing is, it's not about what you're offering, or it's not about how
exactly.
It's about how
men have this mentality that how do you make us feel at that moment? That's just the main thing.
That you're coming with all those your lovely things, and there's one thing already we are seeing that this guy is nice, but I don't like this.
Yeah. It happens.
Mr. Emmanuel, you will also agree that it's same with men. You cannot tell me that. It's not only men that woo women. We could also see somebody we like, and we, even if, okay, because of the way it is in the society, we wouldn't want to openly say, okay, I like you, I want you to be my man. We could actually, when a woman is giving you green light, those signs, you see it. But if you don't like me, nothing, except you just want to get into my pint coat, just like you said it, that is, you just, okay, this girl is, then you grab her, you want to get into her pint. But it has to do with how you feel about the person.
Generally, yeah. I mean, you've been there doing all of these things for this person, being that nice, sweet guy you thought she wanted it to be, take her on dates, buy her flowers.
Are you guys in a relationship?
You thought.
Not yet.
Man, that word
right?
you thought.
Not yet, right? You guys say it's a talking stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you, I feel you, but not yet official. And then someone from out of the blue just come.
But feel like.
That's
I
it.
feel like
Something-
I feel like in that situation, you know this thing they say, how do the girl feel? When you're doing something, how somebody reciprocates their feelings to you matters a lot. So if you're giving a girl something, or maybe giving them, offering them gifts, there's how a girl that likes you will behave, and you will notice it. And there's how a girl that doesn't like you will behave, and you also notice it. But some men, because they are blinded with the love they have for that girl, they will ignore it. Are you getting it? Maybe that girl doesn't want to maybe go straight to the point and tell you, I don't want it, but her actions are telling you. But you being, well, I say being stubborn, or maybe you're blindly in love with her.
Yes.
You're not seeing that, and you don't want to see that. Maybe you saw it, but you don't want to pay attention to that. So now, getting another person in the picture that maybe she likes, do you understand? And then immediately she accepts. Are you not getting it now? It's not seem like the girl now is being bad. Then when people are backsiding what happened, her actions towards you.
There's another thing, Mr. Emmanuel. And you see, but when a girl likes you, truth, leave everything. Social media tells us all the
You will not
say,
see it.
if you like me, you have to spend time. See, when a girl, when a girl likes you, you don't need to do so much.
Yeah.
When a girl really loves you,
So
just like somebody said, she was loving this girl, and then eventually the girl found somebody who she feels she likes, and she started you've been spending on me. I found somebody I love. I left her. And I started spending on this person.
You're spending on girls.
When a girl likes you, you don't need to do so much to see that she really loves you.
Yeah.
That's another thing. That's when a normal girl, not like the social media, they see fancy kind of girls.
So true, yeah.
But
there was something he said. This applies for those women in relationships too. I mean, I think his example was about even women in relationships. You know, maybe there's something she craves at that moment that her husband or partner is. Once like a new person, you know, women are spontaneous. They want to live life on the go, you know, spontaneity, trying new stuff. That new person offers that, irrespective of whether they're in a relationship or not. They, you know, they just go, oh, come on, what's the worst that can happen? Get down with this person. I think that's the point he was trying to make. Now, is true for people in relationships.
No, just like I said, it's that true for people in relationship. You're asking me a question for the whole universe. You should ask me, is that true for me?
Is that true for you, confidence?
People are different. I still go back to what I said initially. What I want, what I do, how I feel, the things I want to do at every point in time cannot be the same. Just like I said earlier, if I love you, you don't need so much to prove it. And when I feel like I don't feel the love I felt initially when I was there, I think courtesy demands you end it. You're moving ahead, you move ahead.
It's a relationship, yeah?
It's a relationship. A relationship, it's not a marriage. Are you talking about marriage? We are dating. We are getting to know ourselves. If everything works out fine, yes, we become married, like we become an official couple. But that's, as long as that process is contained, you have every right to be in a relationship and out of it whenever you feel like it's no longer working. Now, if you are saying the lady, you've been in a relationship with this lady and there's something she's missing, she's not getting it, and someone comes out there and give it to her, and she goes to get it, and she remains with you. Now we are talking about cheating, and I don't think that's where you're coming from.
That's exactly where I'm coming from.
Okay, women cheat, men cheat. They do a lot of things that should not be attributed to women. That should be attributed to who the person is at like giving your question.
Yeah.
It should be attributed to the personality and not women. Okay. I don't know if
Do you have
what Miss Confidence said about, I feel like in a relationship, it's about what do you want? Like, what is that your goal for that relationship you're getting into? So at the moment whereby my partner cannot provide what I want at that moment, I'm seeing it, you cannot provide it. So at least not going for my cravings, I'll go for what I want. I want you, right? Problem. You don't have it. If you had it, you would have provided it for me. No problem. It's okay. We'll leave it. I'll manage it. No problem. We're just into like, don't go for your cravings. I feel like that's what many people are actually going for. I'm not going to speak for any other person. I will speak for myself. For me, if you don't have it at that moment, I understand. I'm saying it, you don't have it, and you want to provide for me, but you don't have it. Then it's fine. We can work towards it.
And that's because there is love.
That is because there is love.
Not just any kind of love. That's because you really want things to work between you and the same person. But if there is no love, if the person is just after that thing I want, I know you don't have a car. I cannot be in a relationship with you and I'm eyeing somebody with a car. Why am I in that relationship with you? Do you understand? As long as the love, as long as you love this person, you understand that this person, this is who he is. And another thing, sorry to cut you short, I will not settle for anything less. You people should not get me wrong. Though.
No, you know what you want.
Not the jobless people.
No, I guess. Yeah.
As long as I'm seeing value, as long as I know you are like, you know, like you're not just a non-entity. I need to see the effort, the push.
Exactly.
I need to see it. As long as you're making that effort to success, you have that dream. I'm seeing like every day I see that you're really pushing to actualize that dream, that big dream you have.
Yeah.
And I know that you're really working. That is understandable. Now, this is the person I'm talking about. We will build and grow together. But I don't mean any person who sits
just waking up in the morning and tell me it's well.
Yeah,
it's well in the morning, it's well in the afternoon, it's well in the night.
Would you date a fraudster?
Just like would you do what?
Date a fraudster?
Fraudster?
No.
I won't.
I won't.
Is it because you're on camera?
No, I can't.
Off camera, I won't. And do you know why? Do you know why I would not date a fraudster?
Right.
It's just like staying outside of this country and you don't have green card. Even the money at that moment,
it will vanish.
Your security is not guaranteed. They might be looking for that guy and they don't see him. They want to hurt him if he really loves me. They pick me up. My safety is not guaranteed. There's so many women who will do anything to date fraudsters because they want to get the juiciness of everything you get. But I won't, anyway, it's age-based. At my age, I wouldn't want to. In fact, all my ages, I don't think I have ever wanted to, and I would not want to
never even prayed for.
Never. Now, there's something that was coming to. Based on your, now, when you've been saying women, there's something women generally would want. Back to your question of who. Women generally would always want, is it that we always want to marry a rich man. We want to love a rich man. That is not,
that's general. That's general.
You want to be treated like a queen.
You want to marry a man in money. But secondly, if you are not as wealthy as we would want it at that moment, we want to see that prospect. We want to see your wealth shouldn't be maybe you owning a very big house, a very big. At that moment, like we want to see that prospective man we want. We want to see it in you.
Yeah.
So even if you are not looking that person, but we want to see the signs that yes, in the future, and with this guy, these are his dreams, and he is going to actualize them because you see it instantly.
Yeah.
Do you get? So back to what I earlier said, if that man at that moment is poor and he doesn't have vision, he doesn't have prospect, and he wants to follow the guy that will take me to Dubai.
Break up with him. We're not break up with him.
See,
not the one you will sit on your status now. You're getting married.
Because the guy gives you attention and the other person wants to take to Dubai. So you're keeping two people. No.
So that you spread your eggs. In case the Dubai guy disappoints you, you have something to fall back on.
A lot of eggs.
But women do that a lot.
Men also do that a lot.
Put in a lot.
Men do that a lot. Women do it, men do it. That is not, in fact,
I
should not even be
argued. Gender does it.
I feel like it's more rampant with women.
With men as well.
With men.
Same way you feel, that's how we feel. It's more rampant with men. Just for different reasons. Women does it because of what they want. Men does it because of what they want. It's same reasons.
Okay, let's not drag it for too long. There's something I want to chip in. It's like entirely separate from what we've been discussing. You know, the idea of talking stages, you know, you meet someone, you guys start talking, weeks, months, you know. I mean, some women have as much as 5, 10 talking stages.
Wow.
I mean, what is exactly, isn't it supposed to be? I feel like the ideal thing should be you like someone. It shouldn't even take you up to a month for you to, like, you know, say you're down for this person.
I'm with you on this.
You see that? So
there have been
cases where, you know, talking stages You know, the idea, just keep it the talking stages, just to go for different restaurant. I feel like going to this restaurant today. So let me call this person. Hey, are you free or something? You know, go to that place. The next week you call this person. I saw this TikTok video of a girl. You know, my talking stages in 2024.
Oh wow, really?
My talking stages in 2024.
That's impressive.
Just
They
because
even make it as a
just
vlog.
because I was bored. She did it as content just because I was bored. Like, my talking, she goes to this restaurant, you know, I tried out this new place. So this one I had to travel. He booked a flight for me. Just like that, just getting all of that experience and with no intention of settling down with any of them.
That's
It's crazy. So let me start. What's your like idea of talking stages? What should it be?
It's very bad. So
What's
even
the
like
ideal talking stage? What should it be like?
me
Should
going
there even
to,
be a talking stage?
they should be for me.
Okay.
So okay, for me, why I say they should be is if I feel like okay, you're actually going to a way that you like me and then I like you too, but then you've not gone like you're not yet playing to ask me out, but still you're still coming. You don't know how to say it, or maybe I'm just getting that gesture that you have feelings for me and I also have feelings for you. Then no problem. We can actually hang out, get to know each other. Then finally, when the question so will be my girlfriend, then I'll accept. But then the situation whereby I know that I don't like you. So what am I still doing with you?
No, you know you don't like this person, but he probably going on dates and all, like
I cannot do it.
new food, new places.
I cannot do it though.
countries.
You know the thing, for me, if I don't like you, you irritate me. Like even touching me irritates me. That's just one thing about me. So me making you feel that way is very bad. I don't like that feeling. So if I don't like you, I will go straight to the point. I don't like you. See, go your way. So why me? Why would I be hanging out with you when I don't want to have anything to do with you? So that's just it.
Are you saying you've never been in more than one talking stage?
I've not.
Who will
And even if I want to, even if I want to be in a talking stage with you, I must like you. I must want something to do with you, which I know I've not been in.
Maybe you like 5 of them.
I cannot
You
like
just want to do
5 of
screen-
them.
you
No,
just want to do
no,
screen.
no. I cannot like 5 of them once. So for me, being in many talking stage at the time is very bad for me. I cannot do it. So I know if they talk on waiting, I know if you do. So that's just it.
Confidence. Do you have anything to add?
Now, the question is, what is talking stage? You know all these things, right? It's as the day goes by, century keeps unfolding, you keep hearing new things. What is talking stage? Talking stage is that stage where you've not told yourselves your intention, but you just want to get to know each other. If that is if that is like the definition you bring, I think anybody can be in talking stage.
No, in a talking stage here, you know that this person likes you, you know what he wants. I mean, he has sometimes clearly asked you out to be his girlfriend, but you're still, maybe you just want to talk, not yet, let's keep going. Then you keep going on dates. You keep hanging out with him. And it's not just him.
Talking stage.
That's the idea of talk. That's the one.
The idea of talking stage, there's a misconception there because I feel talking stage, when you tell me your intentions towards me, it's no longer a talking stage. Talking stages, you could also do talking stage without even having a conversation. I don't know if you've actually walked up to a girl before and asked her out, not because
on the road.
No, get where I'm coming from. Okay. You've been seeing this lady, you feel like you know her. You feel like you know her. And then because you've seen her more than, let's say, severally, and then you just like her, you've been observing her from afar. And then one day you summon up courage and you walk up to this lady and you just tell her, okay, I like you, can I get your number? And then instantly you guys become friends. And the next day, okay, I've been watching you, I've seen you, I just like you, and I want you to be my girlfriend. And the girl says yes. Is that wrong? So he said the kind of talking stage. Now, this kind of talking stage, you're talking about the TikTok girl. I think that girl is just, she's a fraudster. You cannot tell me that you're on talking stage with several people you know you do not like. But because of the benefit of being in that talking stage, quote, I like talking stage because I don't think that is talking stage. And you keep on going out with these guys to the extent that you're creating content. You're
content.
2024. Is that crazy?
This girl, she took pictures in all of these restaurants. This one, she said she had to like fly to, I've forgotten the country.
For talking stage.
Yeah, she took me on a date to this country. That's the peg. I think that's the idea.
You don't like this person. You're not
exactly.
this person.
She had different reasons. She had different reasons why she didn't date any of these people.
Why?
Some, she said maybe he was fat. Some, yeah, job was always keeping him busy. Some, plenty flimsy.
You woke up to me this instance. In fact, once you're coming to me, I already know your intentions. I don't like you is I don't like you.
Yeah.
Get. So there's no need elongating the whole process because that is exploitation. You just want to exploit.
If you'll be in jail.
With a fraud manner.
You should be in jail.
That's not nice.
No, it's been an interesting conversation, of course. What do women want? Now, wait till they talk since. Still,
Still didn't get the
I
answer.
still did not get the answer, but yeah, it's been interesting. Of course, tell us your thoughts in the comments section. Follow the conversation on all of our social media handles on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram at Diaspora Digital Media. So, just quickly before we go, is sorry really sorry for women? A woman could be angry and you come and say sorry, but then you think that's enough, and she doesn't really person don't carry on. She
Women.
say you and person they, but
okay,
she
coming to
vex for
that.
you.
Women. I will not say women. Me.
Mm.
Me. Like, I'm moved by emotions. Why men are moved by logic?
Mm.
They are straight. They go straight.
Break it down.
Why? Okay. Women now, for an example, if you do something wrong to me, then you just come and say sorry. I want to know why you did what you did. I want us to talk about it. I want to talk about it. So I want to explain myself. But men, they won't like to go into that conversation at that moment. Or they won't even like to go into the conversation at all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure?
I've had something about that.
I think that men want to have conversation.
They don't want
you ask the girl what happened. Nothing.
They don't want to.
Nothing.
Just tell them sorry. They'll just be like, sorry. It's okay, sorry.
No.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry about it. I don't want to talk about it. Men don't want to talk about things. They just want to be blunt. They go straight, directly. Well, we women,
I think
our emotions.
This depends on individuals, yeah? Sometimes I think that men want to have conversation. Men want to communicate. But you ask, what's the problem? What's wrong? She said, nothing, and she's carrying face.
We want you to ask.
How go take enter your mind? Know what's in the make.
Okay, let me come to that. You don't just come and be like, what's happened? Or why are you angry? We are moved by emotions. Pet us. Why asking us what is making us angry? Pet us. Like, this is how you will say it. Say it with love. We'll feel it more. But men, they'll just be like, what is it? What is it? Okay, I'm nothing. You like, okay, if you come without nothing, like 2 times, I'll be like, okay, no problem. No, persuade us. Persuade us to tell you.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
Now, actually, what she said is correct. But the name men, just like I was fighting, women are different. Now, you wouldn't say men because there are certain men who are so emotionally intelligent and they want to know. Now, the question is sorry enough? Sorry enough. And she said, yes, sorry, when you say sorry, you have to explain. Most men, they don't want to explain. That is true. In most cases, it depends on the severity of the offense or whatever it is there. Because when you just say sorry, something happened, something huge. I don't know how to explain, but this thing happened. And you just come and throw a sorry. Honey, why did you do it? But I said sorry now.
Sometimes it's not even something huge. It could be just something you did unconsciously. Without it even knowing that it got her angry.
Both sides.
Yeah.
It depends on the severity of the offense. Now you just come and throw a sorry. Some ladies, they want to know, why did you do this? Let's talk about it. And maybe because of the thing you did, most men, I think sometimes it's even ego. They just don't want their ego bruised. They don't want you
Pride.
They don't want that conversation to be held as long as, especially when they know they are wrong. Now, on the other case, when the offense is little, I think for me, maybe you did this, I don't like it. Okay, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. That is beautiful. The question you're not even asking is, why is it that most men, not just men, even ladies, they don't say sorry? They don't even give the sorry at all.
I want Marcus to answer this question.
No, they don't understand. They don't want to say that sorry. Like, okay, I was in a training a while ago when I heard a man, something like this came up, and I heard a man saying, when a lady is angry, don't want sorry for what, just throw in money. When she whines, give her money. When she whines again, give her money. It will shut her up. That is wrong.
Very
That is
wrong.
totally wrong. That is an abuse.
Maybe he has done it and it worked for
And
him.
it works for him.
Mhm.
But I feel that is an abuse. And if he does it maybe at home with his wife or whoever, and he comes to openly say it, then that woman should be flogged.
There's this
Because-
mentality men have that, some men have that I don't like. They feel like women are just after money. No,
Most
it's very
women.
bad. Most women are after money. That's what they feel like.
All women are after
Very-
money. Most men think all women
Are
are
after money. Yeah.
Every woman is after-
And it's very, very wrong. Coming to that
You're
thing she
agreeing, yeah?
said, coming to what she said about the man,
Yeah.
that if a woman is angry, just throw money at her and she'll be okay. For me, it will not work for me. Oh, it will not work for me. I just feel like that's why I come to feel like women need to have their own money. Because you know this thing they say, my money, my power.
That's fine.
My money, my power. You know this thing they say, my money, my power. Okay, why I brought this thing in this situation is that when you make me angry, you already know you've annoyed me. Okay, then you feel like you bring money to me, I'll be okay. You just show money to me, say your account number, I just sent you 200,000 naira, then I'm okay. No, we'll talk about it though. Even when I'm sending that money, you will talk about it. You cannot just shut me up with money. I want you to understand how I feel. Because if I don't talk, if I don't say it out, if I don't explain myself, you'll still do it tomorrow. You still do it next tomorrow. Then in a cheating money with Diego. And from there, maybe it's now get to the place where you start beating me. Then after beating me, you give me money. No, money is not everything for me.
Coin in a Lamborghini.
No.
Okay.
No.
Confidence, you have
Okay,
yeah.
I just feel when it comes to that aspect, money aside or anything,
Yeah.
women just want you to understand them
Yeah.
emotionally, and they want to talk. We want to talk. When you ask a lady what is a problem and she doesn't tell you, I think that's different. That's different. So many women are like that.
Yeah.
You see
Many of
nothing.
them are like that. But when you're with a woman, I think every man should understand who their women are. This women thing. Every man should pick a lady and understand that your lady is understandable. You cannot understand women as a man, but you can understand your woman. Do you understand? Now, when your woman is whining, she would have whined first. Like there must have been several occasions where she whined and then you sorted it out. I think you take notes. Okay, this time I asked her, you know how you go and come back. Now, me, for instance, when I'm so angry, I don't talk. And my rule is let me be. When I tell you, let me be, if you're in a relationship with me, you understand me. When I'm angry, because when I talk at that moment, I can annoy you. I can say things that will bruise your ego, and you might not understand me. So I want to get angry on my own. Let it die. Then later on, I will even be the one to approach you. This is it. If you understand your woman, in quotes, I don't think this whole fallacy of women are ununderstandable will be coming up. So every man, my advice to every man out there is understand your lady.
Understand.
All right. Understand your lady, they have spoken. Well, generally, we've come to the end of, we are gradually come to the end of this conversation, but I don't think we still, from what she said, you cannot understand what they have said, you cannot understand women generally. It has to be the individual, the person you're with. I'm still gonna ask on a general note, because I feel still like women should be addressed generally. This conversation did not answer that, what women want generally, as far as I'm concerned. I only know what you people want and what do you want. What you want. So on a general note, what do women want? That's the question we're asking. Follow the conversation.
You'll never get an answer.
Follow the conversation on all of our social media handles. It's been an interesting conversation this afternoon, and I've had two very beautiful ladies in the studio, Miss Confidence and of course Miss Marco. Thank you, ladies, for joining me this afternoon. And of course, my name is Emmanuel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Okay.